Good morning. In our class, we'll do a variety of things, but we are going to start looking at college for your future. I believe that it's really important you start planning now, because if you don't start getting your good grades now, your good habits, then you may not be quite as successful in high school. I want you to know what college is about, how you get into college, and what the expectations are for college. This will be part of the class material we cover. Take a look at the video and you will notice that I went to www.collegeboard.org. This is a site we will be using and you will be answering questions over for the next 2 to 3 weeks. When you go to collegeboard.org, it's got a different page at the beginning now because of all the students that have been affected by the coronavirus. What I would like for you to do is scroll through here, go down a little bit further, and underneath here you'll see that there's a green page that I'm having a little trouble getting this straight in there. We'll just go with it. You'll notice there's a green spot that says College Search. For me, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put in Notre Dame, University of Notre Dame. You choose the college you want. Because if you already have a college you're interested in, it would be nice for you to take a look at that. If you don't know of a college yet that you're interested in, feel free to put in Indiana University at Bloomington, or IUK, or Purdue, at West Lafayette. Just a college that you could look at how this site is put together. First of all, hopefully you've heard that there is a site that you have to use to take your SAT. That is this site right here. This is where you register for your SAT. But I want you to notice on this website you have several side items that will allow you to start checking this out. So if I ask about deadlines, you're going here. If I ask about majors and learning environment, what is campus life like? How do you apply to college and how do you pay for college? You're going to look over here. But right now we're on At a Glance. If we take a look at how this looks, it talks about this being, oops, there we go. This being a medium-sized, so it's not small, it's not large. It's a 4-year, so some of us don't want to go to school 4 years. We might want to go 2 years or even less. There are colleges that do that. It's a private university. A private university does not get any tax money. Tax money is given to public universities that do not express a certain interest in any item. So, Notre Dame is a Christian college, to be specific, a Catholic college, and non-Catholics can go to school there, but that is their main basis. So it talks a little bit more about it being located in a small city, and it's a residential campus. It offers dorms and housing to students. Most students live at that campus. It offers bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. So what we're going to talk about here is a little bit about the different types of degrees. A bachelor's degree is, there we go. A bachelor's degree takes about 4 years to get. Most teachers have bachelor's degrees, at least. as well as engineers, doctors, lawyers, all have bachelor's degrees. They might go on to specialize, but they have to start with a 4-year degree. A master's degree has an additional 2 years approximately. So you get your bachelor's degree and then you go to an additional program for about 2 years, and that's your master's degree. It specializes. Doctoral degrees are degrees that you get your bachelor's degree and then you get your doctoral degree. A doctoral degree is 4 more years of college, and that might be becoming a lawyer. It might be becoming a doctor, a professor. So that is where you get those items. Okay, so if you take a look, and I need to get rid of these marks here. Okay, if you take a look at this, you'll see that your regular deadline is for your application is you have to have it in by January 1st. January 1st, if you apply on January 2nd, 3rd, 4th, they're going to throw your application away. When you get into high school, you have to start thinking during your junior year, what is the college I want to go to? What is their deadline? It tells you right here that it's a medium-sized college. It's got 8,713 undergraduates. 96% graduate within 6 years. That is a good statistic. A lot of colleges only have about half their students come back and finish the degree. If you take a look at that next line, it says $52,793 is the financial aid package. And it also says right below it, 100% of financial need is usually met. So they're giving a lot of grants, a lot of scholarships. Sometimes parents don't want you to go to private school because they are more expensive, but they also have deeper pockets and they give more money for scholarships. So if you start taking a look, and this is your assignment, you're going to start taking a look at what are deadlines. Now you'll notice on Notre Dame, they have an early action deadline, and that's November 1st. If you get your application in by November 1st, you will know before Christmas if you've been accepted. If you wait till the January 1st deadline, you will know on April 1st. So it kind of takes the worry out of it if you do the early deadlines. Okay, so I want you to get used to looking through this. If we go to majors and learning environment, you'll find a lot of good information here as well. So for instance, they're on semesters. That's very similar to what Western does. 98% of the students return for their sophomore year, which is an excellent statistic. They have a 10-to-1 student-faculty ratio. So about 10 students to 1 faculty member. Again, here are the degrees offered. If you look at 2 other types, you can have a certificate, which is less than 2 years, and you can also have an associate degree. An associate is usually about 2 to 3 years. Now, notice that you've got information down here. It talks about what do most of the students go to school for. So at Notre Dame, the majority of the students are in business and marketing. But when you go to school, the majority or the biggest group of students that go to college sign in as undecided. It's hard when you're 18 to know what you're going to do when you go to college. So it's okay to sign up as undecided. So here you can take a look at all majors. For instance, if you want a bachelor's degree in biochemistry, right here it is. Right here's bachelor's, right here's biochemistry, and it says, yes, we have that. They also have a master's degree and a doctoral degree in it. So if you already know what you want to do, you could start looking at colleges and finding out, is this the right school for me? Because if they don't have your degree, it's not the right school. Sometimes kids sign up for school for the wrong reasons. They'll start looking at, what looks like a fun school, what has. Sometimes students go to school for the wrong reason. For instance, a lot of kids go to a favorite school they heard of because they hear it has great parties, or it's fun, or it's where all my friends are going. That's the wrong reason to choose it. You have to choose a college that has the degree you want and will make you happy in your future life. There would be nothing worse than going to college for 4 years and just getting a degree because it's the college you want, but you're unhappy with your career. Think about what you want to do. So we'll look a little bit further at this next week, but right now I want you to find, oh, come on, where'd you go? Okay. So right now, I want you to get used to looking through here. I am going to ask you some questions about at a glance. You'll have to look for material on that page. You're going to have to look at deadlines. And I might even ask a little bit about majors and learning environment. But we're going to go over that a little bit more as well. Stay home and stay healthy, okay?